In the quiet town of Kajola village, in southwest Nigeria, a wealthy and respected cocoa farmer named Baba Alobi passed away, leaving behind two sons, Adagoke, the firstborn, and Adrigby, the younger. Adagoke lived in the city, worldly and greedy, only returning home to claim his share of their father's wealth. Adrigby, on the other hand, was humble, deeply spiritual, and devoted to Christ. He had stayed by their father's side till his death and was a born-again Christian. After their father's burial, Adagoke demanded ownership of all his father's lands and cocoa farms, insisting that, as the first son, everything belonged to him. Adrigby calmly reminded him of their father's will and suggested a peaceful reading of it before the family elders. But Adagoke, driven by greed and anger, refused. Instead, he was hoping to eliminate him and inherit everything. That night, Adagoke returned with two hired assassins and led them to Adrigby's home while he stayed hidden. Inside, Adrigby was praying and singing worship songs. As the assassins approached the window, something supernatural happened. One of them became paralyzed with fear, while the other sensed a spiritual fire burning invisibly around the house. Suddenly, a heavenly light burst forth, and a thunderous voice declared,
"Touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm."
The assassins collapsed, screaming in fear. Adagoke tried to escape, but fell at the compound gate, choking and powerless. Villagers rushed out to see what was happening. Adrigby emerged, unaware of the evil plan against him. Seeing his brother on the ground, he knelt and prayed for his healing and forgiveness, asking God to spare his life. To everyone's shock, Adagoke broke down in tears and confessed everything: his jealousy, his hatred, and his failed assassination plot. He begged his brother and the community for forgiveness. Touched by the mercy shown to him, Adagoke gave his life to Christ and became a changed man. Later, in church, Adagoke gave a public testimony, declaring how God had spared his life and used his brother's forgiveness to save his soul. The once wicked brother now served as an usher, humbled and grateful. Adrigby never spoke of revenge. Instead, he continued to live a life of quiet service, letting God be his defender. The story of Adagoke and Adrigby became a powerful testimony in Kajola village and beyond, a lesson in forgiveness, spiritual warfare, and the unfailing mercy of God. It was called the mercy of God that fights for the righteous and transforms the wicked.